out the line. Always in the north side, chilling with my other guys. You know what it's like.
Hello everybody, welcome back. SoberBartender here for another episode on the Hypermine server, season 5. I guess this will be episode 2 now. Let's see, haven't done much as you've seen. No, just kidding. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all. We'll kind of make this a pretty good episode. It'll be a pretty long episode that's been set up for like 3 days now. Now I just gotta do it. But I've been kind of getting wood together. I've been getting some wool together. I've had a few raids or pillager patrols. I'll kind of show you what I did up here, and then we'll switch to my camera account, which I finally got a camera account, and we'll switch to that and we'll do some building and get a little time lapse in. But we did a very basic traditional sheep farm here. The simple dispenser with an observer underneath, the redstone dust, and push the dirt block into a mine cart hopper or hopper mine cart. And yeah, we did this. That's about an hour AFK. Wait, I lie. That's about an hour. This is about 2 hours. Because what I'm building with today, we need the dark colors for, like the black, the dark gray, and the blue. We did this side first, then we did this side. We need to make this pretty. And then we need to build a shell, which I'm gonna go with a barn. So like there'll be the hay bales in here. I think I'm gonna go for a big red traditional barn with maybe sliding doors, white accents. I have something in mind, more like a stable, which I might turn this into like a building long stable for horses and stuff. Now that I got a couple of saddles, I got a little chicken farm, a little egg holder, so I can do my chicken farm. And I'll show you what I've done down here. Okay, so visibly not too much. But we added, well, went to the nether and we kind of explored the nether. So now I have all the nether blocks I need. So the black stone, the different variants of black stone. We have the vines, the 2 different vines. These grow from the floor and go up and you can climb them. And these grow down and same thing, kind of climb them like regular vines. So this has been like my little farm that I just punch as I'm doing stuff. We've been bartering a little bit. So I got some crying obsidian. They give random things like gravel and nether quartz, so that's cool. Besides that, these grow those trees, or I guess they're trees because they give wood. They give off these wood, these and these from these, and then you got to grow them on this nylium. So you have to have like a nether brick here, then you have to have one of these with the top on it next to it, then you have to bone meal this one. I heard somebody. You have to bone meal this one and then it'll like spread and then you could grow the tree on it. So we grabbed a lot of those. I did find a skeleton farm. So this way is my mine shaft or my strip mine. It goes pretty far that way and there's about 8 tunnels out. But I found one, I found a skeleton spawner. So I do have we're gonna build a grinder on an episode. For now, we just have the basics. My build is gonna take a lot of this blue. So we're gonna have to cut a few more, but for now this will get us started. I have a concrete machine here. Just got some water going here, obsidian so I don't break it. And then basically just hold right click, hold left click. And it captures all the concrete for you. So I was getting started, some gathering for the barn. And then here we have a basalt generator. So the new soul sand, not sure what it's called. Sorry, soul soil. New souls, whatever, lava and ice, and it creates the basalt. And then the block is just pushed inside of a minecart hopper. Like I said, we're gonna need a lot of this as well, and a lot of the polished. So I grind a little bit of that, grind a little bit of red concrete, white concrete, and we are going to build it in one of these walls. I will switch to my camera account and we'll talk about it. Okay, so now that we're on the camera account, this building, first off, is going to be huge. I don't have the measurements written down, but it's going to be massive. It's probably about 16, I say massive, but for like an underground dig, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be about 16 blocks tall. So I want to find a spot, you know, like here, where there's not a lot of potential lava or caves that I'd run into. So I think this way, looks like other than this little cave, this will probably be the route. Yeah, maybe like right here. So basically, I'm going to be digging, you know, I kind of want to make these little chutes. So either I got to go through this one. Oh, wait, a sober. Or we have to, you know, punch this out and extend this, which is actually a possibility as well. So maybe our next project we'll come across this way, and then starting from behind here, we'll just extend this out since it's a little cave there. It looks like just a drop down, and then all this is free for us to build with. So we got quite a bit we can go this way. We have a lot we can go this way. So the camera count's going to help a lot with this. Also, oh, look at this. There's actually, if we go through this wall, there's actually nothing. There's my strip mine, which I'm not worried about. Okay, so we're going to go this way. But yeah, so all I'm going to be doing really is digging a big hole. It's going to be a huge, I'm going to have to get dimensions. Maybe I'll throw them on screen or something, but I know it's going to be probably about 35, 40 blocks wide, probably about 40 to 50 blocks long, and then about 20 to 25 blocks tall. So it will take up quite a bit of this, but the build's going to be epic. I already have it built in creative. I just have to do it in survival. So I think what I'm going to do is time lapse maybe the whole digging process, and then I'll time lapse the building process. So we'll see, something new for the channel. See if I could pull it off, see if y'all like it. And if y'all do, then maybe some more time lapse from the, it's so cool just being able to, like, you know, be able to light these up for efficient spawning and stuff like that. Pretty cool. So yeah, let's see how this time lapse goes. Okay, so basically what I did here was I just kind of used the bare minimum. So the build actually goes like this wall, but I'm looking at, like, on the third screen off over here, I'm looking at the build, and I think I can get away with the room being this small, or big, however you want to look at it. But it'll be an enchanting room. I know I haven't announced it yet, but it'll be an enchanting room where the thing will be like here. So it's actually right in front of the door, but it'll be hidden for the most part. But we'll have the enchanting table. It looks like about here, and then you'll see the room. The room looks crazy good. A bunch of textures, a bunch of colors. The color palette's really cool, and then the walls will be really tall, but they'll be cut off, and they'll kind of go into an arc a little bit with some structure. So yeah, you'll see the room. I'm going to start building now. Okay, so recording camera account. Didn't have my second screen up because I was watching a podcast while I was, doing my thing. So it was like going well, and then I blocked it. And then I don't know, 30 minutes later, I checked to like see how's it looking on the screen and realized it was blocked. So it's gonna be going fine. And then the random stoppage was just my bad. New to the camera account thing, but I guess it'll leave y'all for more of a suspense when we go through these doors. So I wanted to keep it a little discreet, like just passing by. But like you see that door now, you're kind of curious. And no, there's nothing to hide. Look at this. Yeah, just take it in. I ain't got nothing to say. Just take it in. So the only things left to do with this room is to extend some of these a little bit further. I got a couple more little spots here, but I have my little makeshift farm growing. So I do got to extend these a little bit. These are stopped by strings, so they won't grow anymore. So they're permanent lengths. And I also want to make a few more bookshelves and then place the bookshelves into the wall as well to give it that green, blue, red. Actually, give me 1 second. So I grabbed a couple bookshelves. Watch what I mean. So in my test, I have these kind of scattered out. And there's not many, but it's enough to kind of draw your attention to a different color of the the greens and reds like that, because originally I wanted to like incorporate like this building into just a bunch of bookshelves, but I couldn't find the right way to put a bunch of bookshelves in here, because like I was gonna have them like line up the walls, or maybe even like 3/4 of these walls. But I think just scattering a few of these out for some more color. Okay, so throwing a few in. I have to get some more leather to make some more bookshelves, but it just gives a little pop of something. Like it's just something else to grab your eye. Kind of how these solid blocks grab your eye, and all this like cobble looking mess. These solid blocks grab your eye, and these grab your eye. So I kind of want to do the same thing with the walls. Is like these are meant to grab your eye, but have that different color pop. Ties in the red. The wood is just for structure purposes. I got to get rid of these lights. Got to figure out a lighting situation up there so mobs don't spawn. And yeah, other than that, this is the room. Put a lot of designing into it in the creative world, and then a lot of time getting these resources. And well, even these trees are hard to grow and chop down. Took a lot of, I don't remember what this wood is called, but took a lot of that wood. But I guess that's it, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed the episode. Took about 3 days of preparation of cutting wood and getting materials together, but I think it turned out okay. And other than the little time-lapse mishap, I think the episode turned out fine. Not sure how long this has been, but I have the other half edited, and I just gotta tag this on and the second time-lapse. But yeah, guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video, and yeah, until next time, take care.